Okay. So what is our plan in our new project? The plan is that you already have an Excel file, right? And we have 3 sheets in it, right? So you know there is some data on every sheet like we saw in the first project, right? The project is that you have to rename these 3 sheets. Okay? These are sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Whatever their name is, and after renaming them we have to create a new Excel and we will transfer all these 3 sheets in it. So the first sheet will come here. The second sheet will come here and the third sheet will come here. Are you understanding? With the data, of course. So it is a simple project. It is very simple that we have to transfer the sheets. We have to transfer the sheets in the pattern and we have to transfer the sheets with different names. We have added an addition one in it. Okay? So basically what can be the plan? If you think about it, that is, how will you do it? See, first of all we will create an object for our old existing Excel file which will reference it. Then we will find out the total number of sheets which are existing. Whatever number it is. After that we will create a list of new sheets in which we will have sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Right? After that finally we will have to do something that before we take the sheet that is existing to it, we will have to see how we can take that sheet to the new Excel. So guys, till now you have not seen how to work with the new Excel, how to create a new Excel file. Correct? Okay? Because whenever you create a new Excel file, for that we use the XLS writer in Pandas. The Excel writer tells us that you can write or you can append. WNA, okay? Append will mean that you have to add the data. And write means that you have to take the data from scratch every time. Okay, so in this also we will see what all we can do. So this is basically our plan. Do you understand? So first of all let us refer to our file. So we will use parts to refer to the file. We have already done it as we read above. Excel file, we will use Excel writer. Excel file is done. You know what is the name of the Excel file that we have? Name's XLSX, okay? So the object is here. Then you will also have sheets, so you will take the sheet from my file. Okay? You have to remember these steps in this way. Okay? And once we print my sheet, we will also know what are the names of the sheets. So let's run this code. See if it is getting it right or not. See, here is sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Now we have to rename them as well. So for this we give names before new sheets. What is the name? Like suppose I have to name it Asia, Africa, IMEA, whatever I want to name it, Japa for example, I have to name it. Okay? These are the names of those sheets. Now before naming these sheets, we want to do a simple thing that we will read the data from your file. Okay? We will read the data. So we can do one thing that now if I create a data frame where I will store all that. So in Pandas you know that Excel can be read. Right? So we have to read the file. Sorry file you already know. This is our file. Okay, right? There are 3 sheets, so we will create 3 data frames. Okay? We will read the data in all 3. We will do it like this. Now you will say that it will override. It will not overwrite one file, the other file. That means it will not overwrite. The data will be the same in data frame 1 and the same in data frame 2, right? But in data frame you will remember that we have a parameter called sheet name. Now the sheet name here will be our sheet name, that will be sheet 1. Right? And here will be sheet 2. Now how do we know what the name is? We don't know the name. Right? If I do this much, I will do it manually. What is the need to write code, right? Whatever the name is, but at least now we know that there are 3 sheets. Okay? So here, since you know that your my sheets is this list, we simply refer to my sheets here. For now, I will make it 0, okay? So whatever the sheet is, its first index will be the first sheet in the list. The second object in your list can be accessed by indexing, right? Right? So in this way sheet name Sheet name is the parameter. My sheets and 2. Now you will say brother, there can be 3, there can be 4 sheets as well. So sir, we will see about that later, okay? First do this. So yes, let's print data frame 1 and after that we will print more values. Look, copy paste and paste. There can be many ways, because Python has a lot of varieties. But for now let us see whether the data is coming in the data frames we have or not. So look, all 3 data frames are here. The date of all 3 is here, okay? That means the data of all 3 sheets is here. Fantastic, oh. Now this is done. Now what do we have to do? Now what will we do in general? We will export the data frame. Right? Can we do this or not? Tell me. We can export the data frame to a new Excel, right? Now think what will we do in Excel here. Let me create a new sheet and name it new names. Okay? That's done. Okay, the rest of the parameters are indexing etc. We will see them later. That means I have exported this. Now you tell me, then you will export data frame 2 as well. You will export data frame 3 as well. Run right and wrong because the data frame has already arrived. It should be exported. The process is finished. Okay, this is a very good thing. This is a very good thing. So let's go to our same photo. I should find this file there. So here's the file, see, new name, it was new name, right? Let's open the file. Okay, hey, what brother, what happened? Why is there only 1 sheet? There are 3 sheets, right? Data frames are 3. The name of the file is not wrong. There is no new name. Which data frame has been pasted? This is also a question. Is it the 3.1 or the 2.1? Right? I think it must be the 3.1. It must be the 3.1. I will cross-check it. So let's pick up our file. Sales original. This has to be understood. This does not have to be memorized, okay? Sorry, there was no data from it. The name of the file was a names, right? This was it. This is the second sheet. This is your third sheet. So what happened? Just see, what data is coming in the new file. Data from 1, 2, 3 and the last sheet is coming in it, by Sahab. Do you understand what has happened? Tell me what has happened. You had kept all the data separately. But when you imported it into Excel, it went into the same Excel. Now you wanted 3 sheets to be created. It overrode every sheet. It overrode every sheet. Do you understand? But this was not the issue. This was not the purpose. That is why now you will have to learn a new thing. Look, a new Excel is being created. A new Excel is being created. A new Excel is being created here. Right? But every data frame is overwriting the previous one. I will still write this and leave you here. Data frame 3 is showing but not the previous ones. Okay? Okay, now we will do one more thing because we did not even tell you what the sheet name would be. This is also a thing, right? It is possible that is why it has given your data on all three sheets. So let's take the index 0 of the new sheet, which is our list. We have created a new sheet list. Let's give it the right sheet name. Go to different sheets and work. Isn't it? We can give it like this, right? We can give it. Right? We close it first. You have to keep the file closed. Now we will run it once and see. Just see. Okay. The process is finished. Yes. Now let's go to the Python project and open our new file. Hey, some progress has been made. Look, the name Japa has come. The name Japan has come. Where is the name Japa? Japa, yes. EMEA Asian came. The same thing happened. It gave the sheet name but overwrote the previous files. Now you have to understand this. Look, the thing is very simple. If you have to overwrite the file, then you can use data frame like this. But why would I do this? You yourself think, right? Then why am I creating data frames separately if I have to overwrite them in this situation? So I cannot particularly argue on this point. It may happen that you have to do this, you have to do that, and finally you have to take something here. But this is not our issue. This is not our topic. That is why what will you have to do now? Because look, when the data frame is exported in Excel, whatever path you give, Excel automatically creates it. But when that Excel is created automatically, at that time you will have to tell Excel that this Excel is write only. It is append only. Only then will it write it. Only then will it store everything separately. Isn't it? Okay? So what will we do for that? Now you see this. To solve this we will go and use Pandas Excel Writer. Look, one thing is very simple. If you have a clear concept, then there is no problem of coding. There was none earlier also. Now there is ChatGPT. You can pick up the coding code from there very quickly, right? And we have been doing this every time. So now I am going to create an Excel new Excel. Okay? New file, what will it be? Look at its syntax. Please be kind. Excel Writer is capital E. Be careful, lest you say, oh sir, I was typing Excel Writer. I have said this earlier also, it is a sensitive language. Okay, so, Excel Writer should be capital E. Excel Writer. What all will you do in this Excel Writer? There are many good things in it. We will gradually do its complete postmortem. We will wrap it up today. Okay? But first you see, the main issues, in this we have path. You will give the name of the engine. I will tell you, right now there is date format, there is date time format. I have not tried the date format either. We will see. See, there is mode. W for write. If you put it, it will be appended. Right now we will use write because we have to write the data. Okay? Don't overwrite. Write. If the sheet already exists, for example, then what would you like to do? We don't have to do all that right now. Okay? So here you give the path of your file. Now because you know that the Excel file is there where the project is being made, there is no need to give the full path, right? So as I said, we will create this file and the name of the file. If you are storing it somewhere else, then you have to give the full path and by adding R etc. Right? I had told you at that time also. We had also discussed its reason. So this is done. What do you have to do after this? In the engine parameter, write open pi like this. O, capital. You have to take great care of this O capital, okay? Write it for now. It is not that important. I said, understand our concept, the main logic. These are ready-made things. After that our mode will come. The mode is, you will write W. Even if you don't write it, it will be fine. Because by default you have seen that there is mode here. But I am still writing it, so that we remember. Now what happened? Now a file will be created which will be named new names. And this time its mode will be write. We understand that this is the file in which we have to take the data. That was it. Okay? Like you do in BBM, You just add work dot and then save it. Then whatever date you want to take from somewhere, you have to take it in it. It is like that. Okay? So now I delete my new name. See, it is deleted. Okay? Now finally, what we see now, all the data is lying in your data frame only, right guys? The data which has been read is lying in the data frame only, so only the data of the data frame will go, correct or not, right? So the same lines which we have used here, we will use this only. Okay? Because we have to take the data there. But this time the Excel is already ready. It is open for writing. Okay, it is open for writing. So what will we do? We will put the new file here. Our new file is already above. We will remember it, right? So you will have to see these things. What do I have to do? What is my requirement? Everything will go in the file. Okay, so this is our new file. So, our new file is already ready and we will make comments. I would like to tell you one more thing which I just saw, that finally when you do this, like you have done all this, then the data of every sheet will go to the new file. Right? So finally we first save the new file. But now in the saved file, the underscore is coming like this. Okay? And close the new file for 1 minute. Now I will run it once and put the print. It is done. Because earlier we used to run save without underscore, so it got obsoleted. It is not being used in the latest versions of Python. Okay? So okay. Well, have we messed up in this? A line number raise value no Excel writer. Oh, this is small. It is small. Let me run this again. I don't like this case sensitivity yar. Anyway, it is done. Okay, so this underscore appears like this in save, but when you are typing save, you must have seen that the underscore appears on its own. So take care of this, okay? By the way, if you close it, it will save automatically. So I definitely had to tell you this now. Now see, we have a file with a new name. Come, let's open it and see. Our project. Oh, we found a problem with some content. Do you want to? Okay, I will try by clicking yes once. Okay, something happened. I don't know, but look, the sheets have been created. Wow, superb, superb. Look at this. Okay, I will also rerun it. It will be done. But look, the date is coming. You have all the data of Asia, Indian, Japan, all of it is coming perfectly. And as usual, you don't need this indexing. So you can do that. We have seen that earlier also. When we are going to the data frame here, then here we can make its indexing false. Okay? So anyway, you will copy all these things. Index equals to false. Okay? Comma index equals false. Okay? Let me run it again and see. And I will do one more thing. There is no need to save this file. We are directly closing the file. Let's just go and run this. Okay? Okay, it is done. Let's open it. There you go, indexing is done. Fantastic. Very good, excellent. Okay. So this is how he did it. Now look, all our issues are the same, that brother, it's okay. Everything is good. But now if I want to make this code more dynamic, then we can use loops. We will also take the help of ChatGPT. If I put this entire code in ChatGPT and say convert it into loop, then it will not take much time. Right? But we will also try a little first. Okay? So we will start from here and I will comment all this. Whatever we need, we will keep it. Actually, we will not take anything from this. Now I will also comment this. Okay? Import pandas will remain. Okay? So yes. So look, first of all, Obviously the file will come, Excel. After that the name of the sheets will come, okay? It will be created in the list. Then you also have this list. Okay? So this thing is done. Now this data frame, we will not do it in this way. This is what we are talking about. This should go in the loop, guys. What do you say? Every time the data frame will go in the loop, only then the issue will be resolved. Right? So how will that happen? Now for that we will have to apply a loop. Now how will we apply the loop? Look, I say, OJ, in range you have 3 sheets, right? Let me do 4. For example, and I will print J. I am writing this for 1 minute, then I will get the value 0123, right? It will start from 0, so basically we do 3. Up to 3, 012 will come, right? So the loop will run 3 times. Now this range, I have already told you in the training that it will always have numeric fields. So how will the numeric fields come? Well, you remember we can count the list. So see you like this. Okay? My sheet, you know this is giving us access sheet names. Isn't it? Right? So the names of the sheets will come in the length. That is, whatever the total length is, we will get it. So first we should test it. Whatever else we need to think about, we will do it later, okay? Meaning, how many times is this code running? Let's see this once first. Okay, first we will see this. Print Gen2 fantastic. Very good. Okay, so the total sheets have come. Now this is our data frame. You must have understood what I am going to do. What I am thinking is, I am not sure. Look, we have written data frame 1. Let it remain as it is. We will read the data from the Excel file, but we will put J here. Yes, right, we will put J here. So J will be 0, so whatever list you have, this is my sheet. You will remember sheet 1 was sheet 2, sheet 3, it will go to sheet 1, then it will go to sheet 2, then it will go to sheet 3, right? It will happen like this. Now the next issue we have is that finally if we do this for 1 minute, then the loop is running 3 times. So finally on the 3rd attempt, the data in the sheet will be created as a data frame. Isn't it? See this? Isn't it? So again the problem is the same. You have created the sheet, but this should have been done as well. Now what can we do to do this? To do this, see, one thing we can do is that as we did earlier, create a list and keep appending all the data to the data frame in the list. The date gets appended to the lister. I was thinking of one more thing. I am not sure yet that we can create our new Excel, which we have to create. Okay, where did it go? First let us create it. This is before the loop. Okay, right? This has become our Excel new file. Okay? Now I'm saying that brother you go directly to the new file. Right? Because the new file mode is on in W, right? So what difference will it make? You will read the data from a new file. No, sorry, no, sorry. The data will be read from the old file only, right? This is your file, because the data is lying there. It will go to the new file. So my plan was that if I do this, then if we take our data frame directly to Excel, right? Isn't it in the new file? And give the sheet name as we had discussed. It will come from your new sheet. Right? And for that also we can use J because both will run parallelly. This is also correct. Right? So now what will happen from this is that first let's do this data frame like this. There is a little confusion with one. Now look data frame here. The data you have here is the existing data. This one, right? Not this one, it is this one. The already existing file is existing, in which you have these sheets, right? So this sheet is going here automatically. First we read the data of the first sheet, this one. It went into the data frame, right? So at this time you have this data in the data frame. Now you are saying that that data frame should be put in the new Excel file, which has just been created. Right now, it is already created. We don't know how many sheets are there in it yet. We are directly saying that go to that Excel and put the data in its new sheet, which is Asia. That means that here the Asia sheet, this Asia sheet will be created and the first data, this one, goes here. Right? After that the loop runs again. The loop comes again. Now the data frame, will be overwritten. That is simple. From the second sheet, this data came here. Now this data frame, because we know the most important thing is that we have opened it on the right mode, so there is no question of overwriting. Now a new sheet will come. What will be the new sheet? At this time the new sheet will be this. Right? So when there is an email sheet, it will be created immediately by going here and the data will go there. It can happen. Okay, it can happen. It can happen. So if it is like this, then our work is just to do this immediately. Let's see once. Okay, right? So let's check the photo once. Look, I am deleting this with new name. It is deleted. Now we run it once. It is done. Okay. Fantastic. Look brother, what an achievement we have. This time ignore the index. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. What is it? What is it? Are you understanding? Look, it is done, right? Looks amazing. Now one more thing is in our mind. We will take that from ChatGPT. What? How many sheets are there? Everything is done automatically. Now I will also put 5 sheets there. The data of all the 5 sheets will be ticked. But that will happen only when that list is created here. Meaning the names of the new sheets. Now friend, I don't know how many sheets have names. So how will I automate it? So let's do one thing. This is our code. Now I will comment it as well. So I copy it and paste it below. And actually I will put the whole code together in ChatGPT. That's why I am doing it again here. Okay? So we will not keep the unwanted thing. Now the question is how will we automate new sheets? Let's go to ChatJD. And I write I want to automate new sheets also. If existing Excel has 5 sheets, it should be automatically created. Is there any way? Look, one way can be this. I will tell you simple. I will enter it first, which I think if we have to give the names of the sheets, then what difference does it make if you make an extra list? Like you think that there will be a maximum of 15 sheets, there will not be more sheets than this, because we never use so much data in Excel. You can keep a list of 15 sheets. It will use whichever one it needs to use, because when the loop is running, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the index, right? But still we will ask ChatGPT once. ChatGPT may give us some other solution. Let's see. Yes, you can automate the new sheet name, so you don't have to manually type them. Okay. If your existing Excel has 5 sheets, you can generate sheets. You can generate names like sheet 1, sheet 2 and use some prefix. Region 1, region 2. Yes, it will be in the same form. It will be in the form of 1, 2, 3, 4. Another option was that, because look, you will not be able to keep the exact name as apple, mango. We will have to keep something that can be automated through variables, like region 1, region 2, region 3, region 4. We kept the region fixed and the rest were 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do that, okay? So that is what I wanted to see. So let's see in this now. See, this is it has caught the new sheet. Okay? So it has used a comprehension loop. See, straight and that is also okay. Otherwise, what can you also do? Like what is it basically doing? Let's see this once. Automatically generate new sheet names like region 1, region 2 extra. So in your sheet, which is our existing list in which all the sheets are there, the same loop is running in it for I in range. It will run 3 times, and all 3 times when it will run, the region word is fixed here, and that variable will keep on being 1, 2, 3, 4 along with the region. See, brother, that is it. Did you understand it or not? Did you understand this thing? Look, if it doesn't come, it's okay. I'll tell you. Look, now we will add it in this. Isn't it? It's simple. It's not dynamic. This can be the only option. This is static, meaning you will have to write it here, and you can write it, there is no problem. But we say that we will do one thing. For I in range length, check how many sheets are there in your My Sheets, whether it is 4 or 3. Right? So it is basically telling you that you can do this, like it has printed. So like you choose a word. Now you have to see it. Like we have chosen the region. Region. Okay, now we will have to use the variable with the region. Our variable will become I. For example, are you understanding the point in this way? We will use our variable I. Okay? Now concatenate in this way means either you do it by putting a comma. Okay? You can also put a colon after the region let's, or this is okay. Region. Okay? So if we run this code first. So I will run only this much code. Look, you can see that you have got region 012. Isn't it? Now this is what has to be done, okay? So it is using the F string. I have told you about the F string. The fun of the F string is that you take everything in double quotes and take this variable in curly brackets. Okay, right? Let's do it like this. Here it is. Now if you do it like this also, then there is no problem. Okay? So this thing is fine. Now see, basically the loop that we made, let's convert it into comprehension. Let's convert it into Lisp commission. Okay? So from let's v equals or new list to new sheets, right? New sheets will come. Yes, new sheets equals to this is what I told you in the training. What is a combination list? First of all, we will write for I in range. Okay, that is the code above. If you want to practice by doing this, then do it like this. First make it like this, then make it like that. Okay, now what do we have to do here? You have to act on this I. So the action that we have to do on this is basically that we have to create regions. Right? We have to create regions. So for our name, I mean to say, so for that I copy this here. Print it. Let's print it like this. Okay? Like this. Okay? And print the new sheets. What came in the new sheets finally? Okay? What came in the new sheets finally? Correct? So, let's run this code once again. If something went wrong, let's see brother. Okay. So let's create a little space. So your region 012 has come, but it is none. Because actually the comprehension is a list, we have to remove this line from here. Because print, whenever you run something in print, the value it returns is none. What I mean to say is that you should leave it. There is no need to print it. It will give none anyway. One, because I will show you one thing. Look, you said x equals let's print, okay, or you said look x equals 2, then you said print and you wrote x as and you put x here. Okay? Now I will run this. What will come out? You will say x2 is correct. Look here, right? Now if I do something like x equals, for example, print hello or print 2. Do anything, do 2. Okay. I have done this. Printed 2 in the value of x. Let me run this. See, What X came out? None. We cannot store any value in print. Okay, print is for printing. So, if we take out any value from print, then it will be 0. So that is what was actually happening here in our sheet, because you see, what is happening in this campaign is that these values are coming in the new sheets, and then I was getting it printed below. So, print will give 0, so there is no need for that, okay? So you will get to know these things gradually, and there is no role of that either. That I was just checking because we have to do the main thing that in our new sheet. Here's this j because see, if you remember that when we move from here, then j will first take 0 value. Right? So this value, when it will be 0, means that this one will be the 0 index of the new sheet. The 0 index of the new sheet, you also know that what we have kept, that is our list, which we have created, is of this type, region, sorry for this region, 0, okay? Then this one, when the next time loop goes, for j in range, then j will become 1, then this will become 1 instead of 0, right? So you know, the next index in this new sheet is basically region 1 and then region 2. So this is our whole code, this time it has become dynamic. So fine, finally what will we do that this print? We will keep it like this. Okay? This is how we will do it. See the f string and I will remove it. Okay, I think now this code will work. I am not printing, please remember. Okay, by the way, we have always printed the f string, but in this you will not print. Because as I told you, the example is that if you go to print, then it will make it non. And non means you are not giving the name of the sheet. Okay, so the sheet will have a name, only then we will go to it. So let's run it once. Sorry, this setting got spoiled. Yes, it is done. This is a very good point, okay? So new names and look region 0, region 1, region 2, fantastic. Okay? And now we will do one more thing that you have sales data. If you want, you can do this work on sales data also. Meaning we can use any other sheet also. Let me check. Yes. Like see, we have only 2 sheets here in sales. So if I save this sales data file in the whole code, do this. Apart from this, I do not have to do anything else, okay? And finally, whatever new name you want to give, like now I will name it new sales. Okay? So I think our whole work will run in completely auto mode. Let's run the code. Nothing will happen in auto. I think it was just to read the files. The list will also be created automatically. See, it is done. So at this time we are testing new sales. See here, new sales has also come. So now there should be only 2 sheets. Right? See here, region 0 and region 2. New data has also come. So okay, so we will proceed in this way. In this way we will clear the concept and keep the ChatGPT on Surya Namah.